Another delicate point, says the Kadakemach. Let's say a person has wealth, and he has peace, and he has covet. He seems to be living a good life. A person should not for one moment say, I'm doing so good, I'm such a tzaddik, that's why Kadosh Baruch Hu is giving me all this. Because even if a person indeed is doing the right thing, he should still consider himself a choyte, because there is so much more that he could be doing. Instead, he should always say that the reason HaKadosh Baruch Hu is giving him things is pure chesed Hashem. On the other hand, let's say if a person seems to be hitting a wall of tzaras and things are not going his way, a person should never say, this is just my luck, or this just happened, or it's derech hateva, or whatever. It's pure kfir. He should say, no, I deserve this, I did averis. And that's why HaKadosh Baruch Hu is punishing me. Because if a person says, this just happened by luck, then HaKadosh Baruch Hu will say, fine, you think this is dependent on luck, I'll send that luck your way, as the Pasuk says. Now, of course, this is a very delicate thing to understand, because on the one hand, when a person sees that things are going his way, the Kadakemech tells us, don't say it's because of your own actions. Don't say it's because you're being a tzaddik and doing mitzvahs and tovim. Otherwise, say it's chesed Hashem. On the other hand, if a person sees tzaras, the Kadakemech tells us, say it's your averis. Now, of course, the distinction here is so obvious, because when a person goes and he says, you know what, I don't deserve this, but Kadosh Baruch Hu is sending me chasadim, then HaKadosh Baruch Hu says, you know what, you're right, and I can give you more chasadim. But when a person goes and a person says, I don't deserve this tzara that came my way, I don't deserve this tzara that came my way, then of course, Rachmana litzlan, the Gemara already tells us, a person kaviyachal is saying, HaKadosh Baruch Hu, let's make a din v'cheshbon, let's see who is right here, and no one wants to get into that calculation with HaKadosh Baruch Hu. So of course, when a person is getting extra chasadim and things are going his way, a person should say, thank you Hashem, and understand and believe with Bitachon that it's pure chesed Hashem. On the other hand, the person has to believe if a tzara comes his way, it is because he deserves it for one reason or another. And Adarabah, with that, he clarifies his Bitachon, that he's saying, I know it's from HaKadosh Baruch Hu, and I know that HaKadosh Baruch Hu doesn't do anything that's unjust. So chas v'shalom for me to say I have Bitachon, but you know what, HaKadosh Baruch Hu is punishing me for me and I don't deserve it. There is no way for one to say, that is Bitachon. And the other Rabbi, a person has Bitachon to say it's coming from HaKadosh Baruch Hu, and of course HaKadosh Baruch Hu only does what's right, and therefore I must deserve whatever is happening.